because they feel so strongly about what Harley-Davidson stands for. And there's plenty of other motorcycle companies out there. Why Harley-Davidson? Harley-Davidson stands for being free. They stand for something. That's why we always want to show people who we are and what we stand for, not necessarily just what we do. You can make money 150,000 different ways, right? No, you can't do what we're doing all the time. This is a very rare situation that we can do what we're doing. Oh, I did put it in there. Yeah, he wants to take a picture of that.
One thing Tony Robbins was talking about I was listening to is like when someone says, can you pass me a Kleenex? It's a tissue. Kleenex is a brand, but people associate it with it because what it stands for, like how it's known, that it's out there. Like that's what we strive to be.
A strong brand.
People think network marketing, they think Team Fusion.
Coca-Cola will never have to put another ad out there ever again. Everybody knows what Coca-Cola is, but they still do. But they don't have to. Right. You're either a Coke person or you're a Pepsi person. Right? Mm-hmm. There's always, you stand for something. Human interaction, regardless whether it's a business relationship, a company offering a product to a consumer, or a date, the same rules apply. You might get a couple of bites by using what, then why, but you'll never build a foundation on core values with long-term attraction. When starting with why, a lot of the time the what goes without saying. So this second one here, you'll never build a core foundation. If I put out an ad, like most companies do, to hire people for my company, most companies do what? They put out a financial benefit, right? They say, I'm going to pay you the most. And they're trying to attract who? They're trying to attract the highest quality skilled people they possibly can, right? But what happens if that company goes through a tough time and can't pay those highly skilled people the money that they promised them?
They leave.
They leave, right? They're not loyal, they're there because of the money. They're loyal to the money, not to what the company is. But if I put out an ad saying, hey, this is what we stand for, this is what our mission is, the money might always be there, the money's going to go up and down, but this is who we are and what we're doing. I might get a lot less responses, but the people that do show up to that interview, what do I know about that? They're core people. They have the same values as we do. If the money goes, that's fine, they're still sticking it out. That's why Apple made it from a garage all the way to where it is now. Because they weren't there for the money, they were there for the passion, for the belief of what they were doing. The process. That's why I'll say on the phone, how many people heard me say, I'm not after money-hungry people? Because money, what happens when there's a dip? That's what happens in business. I'm going to go over that in a bit, but there's going to be dips. There's going to be money ups and money downs. I want people that aren't going to go anywhere. The ones that aren't going to dip as soon as there's a sign of bad times. I want the people that are going to be here, ride or die, from day one. Right?
Darren, I related to like charity work. People show up because they believe in it.
Right.
They do not get paid, but they want to be there for whatever reason it is that it appeals to them. And this is the same. There's something here why we're all here.
Exactly.
Just remember that, you know?
I'm passionate about this. Money aside, the money's a bonus to me. The money's a bonus. If I help out one person, this is successful. The people that stop recruiting or are afraid to recruit are selfish. They don't believe in this enough. Because if you believed in it, you would want everybody to have an opportunity at this, right? If you're scared to reach out to somebody, you're being selfish. Because what if you could change that person's life? What if that person's brother is dying for a business like this? Is in a really bad place and needs positive people around him, and if you don't reach out to his brother, he'll never know about this business. We need to share this business with why we're doing it, to let people know that who we are. I'll tell people all the time, just come hang out with us. Just come be around us. This environment helps so many people other than just the business. So the why means so much more than anything else. Going on a date, this is how if I went on a date and the first thing I said to the woman was, hey, I drive a Maserati. I make a lot of money. A lot of people follow what I say. Want to go on a second date? How do I sound? Yeah, it's horrible, right? What I said was true. But how I said it was being asked. What I said was facts. Those are real facts. I do drive a Maserati. I do make really good money. You know, people do follow what I say. But who leads with that? But if I spun it and said, hey, listen, I'm the kind of guy, I love helping people. I love helping people, and I'm passionate every day about getting up and helping a very large team of people that follow what I say. I get to lead them, and fortunately, from leading this large team, it helps me bring a lot of money into my household for my family. What sounds better? Number two, right? It's all how you word it. I word it with my why. I'm very passionate about helping people. It just so happens that brings me back a very good income. I'm very passionate about teaching people and mentoring people. So that just happens to bring, with the people that want to listen to what I have to say, happens to be a large group of people. That's leading with your why. If you're sending out a message, keep that in mind. If you sound like a robot, people are going to dismiss you. But you know what? If you sound like a robot to 200,000 people, you'll get some hits. But those hits aren't going to be there because of what your why is. Right? I share my why with everybody I talk to. I want people to know what my why is. I want people to know what, because my why might be what their why is. Right? Stay consistent. You can show people the why without even having to tell them. Paint the picture of what you say and post about that doesn't have anything to do with the business. So I'm constantly talking about on my Facebook, if you see on my Facebook, and Leandra's going to cover a lot of this, is me talking about how I help mentor people, how I love helping people, me having quotes about changing people's lives, right? Me about educating people and how I'm privileged to be teaching myself every single day. But I keep that consistent. The why and the what, they will ask you the what and how if the why is clear. You'll know the what and how. So this is the business part. So before I go into that, who here has seen my dynamics of a conversation? Who here has this already?